Hey guys, it's another rant. Yeah, see how angry I get around the holidays? Weird, I know. This is discuss the theory of soulmates, sexual experiences, and just other bullshit love theories that don't work. The first topic is soulmates. That is just bullshit, psychobabble, logic, stupid shit stuff. The theory behind it is that everybody has someone else out there that's for them, that's their equal, which is bullshit. And I will tell you why. One, there's more than one gender in the world. I didn't fact check, I'm retarded like that. I didn't fact check, but yes, there is one gender that's got higher amount as the other, which means it doesn't work out like that. Two, another thing, what if your soulmate, what if you were born at the same time as this person, you're like, yeah, person, whoever the hell runs this damn shit we call life, says these two people were meant for each other. Well, what if the girl dies? What if she dies in some horrific car crash when she's a kid? That means the guy is destined to be alone for the rest of his life because his soulmate died. Or it'll just force him to settle for the next possible greatest thing you can find, which is probably a pussy on a stick. And three, what if this soulmate is on the other side of the world, that you're not planning to go to, that you have no reason to go to in your entire life? Oh yes, my soulmate's in China, but I'm not going to China for no fucking reason. Yes, because I'm not marrying some girl that I can't pronounce her name just because she's my soulmate. Yes, because I'm not marrying anybody named even if they are my soulmate. I think soulmate theory is just bullshit because there's nobody out there that's destined for another person. Perfection is not real. It's just created by us to describe shit that is almost to our ideals perfect, but it's not indeed perfect. There's no perfect person for another person. Perfection is non-existent. If you say some person is perfect for you, there's some fucked up shit behind them that you haven't seen yet. And it's not gonna be fun when you find out what that shit is. Sexual experience. People always say, why are you looking for a relationship at a young age when you know you're not gonna stay together for the rest of your life? Well, it's because you have to have sexual experience, or at least relationship experience, to be able to know who you love in the future. You can't have sex for the first time and marry that person, because you're gonna be fucking retarded and fucked up for the rest of your life because you're gonna have to go through a bunch of divorce shit. Because you know, if you marry the first person you fuck, it's just weird. It's just not gonna work. Yes, as Eddie Murphy always said, the first person that you fuck is gonna feel like a Ritz cracker. And if you marry that Ritz cracker, it's not gonna be the Ritz cracker for long. It's gonna turn into a saltine because it's the first person you fuck. It's the first thing you thought was perfect. You're like, oh, this pussy is amazing! But indeed it is not. Because it's the first person you had sex with, therefore it's gonna be the greatest moment of your life. But it doesn't mean you want to marry this person, because you want to find somebody who's a little bit better, a little bit more your style. Not saying soulmate, but a person who you can at least settle for that's better than the hooker next door. Most guys fall asleep after having sex. Don't fall asleep after sex with a hooker. They'll steal your shit. Not that I know personally. See, I'm a virgin by choice. Wasn't my choice. Just kidding, that's a joke. I am a virgin by choice. Yes, I've turned down sex many a time because they weren't the perfect person for me that I didn't want to remember in my life as the person I had. I didn't want to remember her as the first person I had sex with. They just weren't the right person for me. Which brings me to the next topic as idealistics that don't match what they're actually looking for. This is the next thing, this is another thing that's going back to the rant about women. They always say they want a funny guy, or a tall guy, or a mysterious guy, or a guy who can dance, or a guy who can cook, or a guy who listens. I can dance, and I listen. Girls think it's weird that I listen, and I'm funny. Why do you think comedians are all single? Because girls don't actually want that. They want some tough asshole who can bring them bloody shit. Because girls don't actually say what they want. They're really confusing that way, and it's really fucked up to guys. And guys can back me up on that. Women are really confusing. But I want to give up the subject of women. Now, everybody has their ideals for another person. They always think another person's going to come back and they're going to be perfect. But you're always going to find a person who's a little bit better. And always remember that, so you don't get married too fast, you don't fall in love too fast, because there's always going to be something you're going to find, and it's going to be better than the stuff you have. Make sure when you find that special someone for you, it's not a soulmate, it's somebody that you choose to be in love with, at least think it through and don't get pregnant during the high school age. Don't think, oh, I'm ready for kids because I'm in love with this guy, but I'm only 15. Because that's a no-no and it's retarded. And you're going to get shit talked about you for the next 4 years while you're in high school. I would know. I met a girl who was pregnant at 12. Discussed it in another video. When you find the person you love, it's not going to be your soulmate. It's going to be the person you settled for. Well, settle for is not the right term when you say love, but it's going to be the person you said, this is the person who gets me the most, and this is the person I want to be with. Don't get married for money, or for fame, or for penis size. Do it because of love. Don't do it for any stupid bullshit thing like somebody said it was a soulmate. Some magical fortune teller was like, this is your soulmate, and they're like, oh, I need to marry this guy. But just make sure you think things through in your life, and don't take shit too seriously and don't take anything too fast because you're gonna fuck shit up in your future and it's not gonna be easy to fix. Well, that was just another serious rant, but I tried to throw some more comedic shit in there, and I will see you next time. Also, links in the sidebar I'd really like you to check out. It's my Twitter and my other channels that I'd really like you to check out if you like watching me. I didn't remember as the first person I ever came on her face. That's just stupid.